Festival.
Okay, so we have Mascara Festival. So we have Tinagba. So those are some of the festivals you know. So you know that yes, that festival represent the culture of our society. It represents tradition, okay, because it expresses different beliefs and um, the living of the people in a particular community or area. For example, Tinagba. So, what do we have in Tinagba? So, we are featuring different we are featuring different practices of the people of the Iriga. Okay, so we are presenting different kinds of products from Iriga. So we are presenting different kinds of services. Okay, so of Iriga. Okay po. So that's one unique way to present your culture. It's by means of festival. Okay, it's a celebration for everyone. Okay, it's both for what? It's both for religion and non-religious festivals. Okay po? So by this time, we're going to talk about some of the prominent or dominant festivals in the Philippines. Okay, hindi natin uubusin kasi kung uubusin natin, aabutin tayo ng siyam-siyam. Okay, so we're just talking about we're just going to talk about the few, okay, which represented the most. Okay po? So, yan. So, let's proceed. Okay? So, the festivals in the Philippines that are celebrated throughout the year are divided into two. Dalawa. As I said, religious and non-religious. Okay? So, these non-religious are called as the cultural festivals because it represents our culture depends, okay? It represents our culture despite the presence of religious groups. Okay? So, yan. So, yan. So, pag unang ano pa lang natin, pag narinig natin na festival, so, one thing in common na ano natin, merong parade, may makukulay na costumes, di ba? Yan yung mga pumapasok sa isip natin. So, and that's true because it represented not only our culture but it expresses our arts. Okay pa? So, for religious festivals, which we're going to talk, so a religious festival is the time of special importance marked by adherence to that religion. Okay, so it's always connected to the religion. Okay po? So anyway, despite of religion, okay, we're going to talk about the different festivals present in the Philippines. Okay po? So let's start class with this one. So you call this class as Ati-Atihan Festival. Okay po? So Ati-Atihan Festival. So ano yung meron? Do you know what Ati-Atihan Festival is, class? Do you know kung ano yung meron sa Ati-Atihan Festival? Okay, so if wala kayong knowledge about this one, so let's talk about this. Okay, kasi Ati-Atihan Festival is not it's not near to us kasi it comes from what? It comes from Kalibo, Aklan. So that's the place where Ati-Atihan Festival is conducted. Okay po? So, considered as the most spectacular festival for lovers of carnival. Okay? Kasi yung theme nila it's more of carnival. Okay? Or Mardi Gras-like activities. So, festive events include traditional dances, flamboyant costumes, and vibrant music. Okay po? It's also marked by feasting and eating of the best regional delicacies of the food. So that's how they represent their culture. Okay? So what are their culture? Carnival. Okay? So dances, music, costumes, and also especially the delicacies. Okay pa? So, let's talk about its description. For the place, we have Kalibo Aklan. Okay, date, every third Sunday of January. So, kakatapos pa lang. I don't know if they celebrated this festival kasi I know it's prohibited because of our condition today of pandemic. Okay pa? So, themes, the march of early Aitas of Aklan while performing the upbeat tune traditional dances and music. Upbeat. So, pag sinabing upbeat, it's more of energetic, so masagana. All the positive vibes are present in that particular celebration. Okay po? So, tandaan po if you want to witness Ati-Atihan Festival, you go to Kalibo Aklan every third Sunday of January. Okay po? So, I don't know if most of the festival kasi, they celebrate it for the whole week, they celebrate for more days para at least lahat ng events matapik. Okay pa? So, costumes and mask design. So, crisscrossing of linear lines. When we speak of crisscrossing, there are, what do you call this? There are interconnected lines. Okay pa? Repeated curved and stream lines. Okay? And floral and geometric design. So, as you can see at the picture presented in you. Okay pa? So, that's Ati-Atihan Festival. Okay po? At the end of this discussion, I'll be showing you a video clips of the different festivals we are going to discuss here. Okay po? So, next to Ati-Atihan Festival, so we have here class. Can you guess? So, we have the next, one of the famous, we have Sinulog Festival. So, can you guess? Saan ba yung Sinulog Festival? Can you guess kung nasa? Okay, very good. Very prominent, diba? So, it's from Cebu City. So, it's also celebrated every third Sunday of January. Okay, so these are the themes. So, we have Cebuanos transition from paganism or pagan, yung mga pagans, to Catholicism. Okay, when we speak of pagans, these are the people without groups, or they walk, they live in different places. So, wala silang permanent place. Wala silang permanent belief. Okay pa? So, wait class. You can browse your book on page 160. Okay, so that you can have a reference aside from the presentation that I'm giving you. Okay pa? So, that talks about different festivals. Okay, page 160. Okay, so, we have the, what do you call this? Sinulog Festival. Okay po, Sinulog Festival. So, also, it's every third Sunday of January from Cebu City. So, these are the themes. So, this is Cebuanos transition from paganism to Catholicism. Okay, sabi ko nga yung paganism, yung mga pagans, these are the people na walang from pagan, yung mga old ancestor natin, to Catholicism. Introduction of the religion Catholicism. So, it is a colorful parade. Okay pa? So, yan. So, street parade yung kanyang representation. The participants are dressed in colorful and resplendent attires. Okay? Colorful and resplendent attires. So, mga adjectives na these are represented to be good art of Sinulog or good art of Cebu City. Okay? So, they dance gracefully in various rhythmic patterns. So, the celebration culminates with grand parade. So, grand parade. So, almost lahat naman ng festival meron tayong parade. Okay po? So, what are their costumes and mask designs? So, crisscrossing of linear lines, repeated curve and streamlines, and floral and geometric design. Okay po? So, that's for Sinulog Festival. So, for number 3, so we have okay, so after the Sinulog, we have the Dinagyang Festival. So, ano naman yung Dinagyang Festival? It comes from what? It comes from Iloilo City. So, kung yung kanina, yung Sinulog, tsaka yung Ati-Atihan every third Sunday of January, eto naman class, every fourth week. Okay, every fourth week of January. Yung kanina, every third week. Eto naman, every fourth week of January. Okay? Kanina, Sunday. Yung Ati-Atihan pala, every third Sunday of January. Yung sinulog every third Sunday then of January. Yung dinagyang every fourth week of January. Okay po? So, it celebrated to show reverence of Santo Niño and to remember the arrival of Malay immigrants in the Philippines. Okay pa? So, marked with traditional dancers and colorful costumes as well. Okay pa? So, these are the themes. Ilonggo's conversion to Catholicism from paganism, dancing the ancestors, upbeat dance using modern choreography. Okay? So, these are the costumes and mask designs, line patterns, rick-rack scrolls, curvilinear motifs, animal or floral geometric designs. Okay pa? So, these are the people of Iloilo presenting Dinagyang Festival. Okay? So, after Dinagyang Festival class, so we have Moriones. Okay, so ano ba yung Moriones? Ano ba yung meron sa mga Moriones class? Ito yung mga soldier, para mga represents Roman soldier. Okay, so tingnan natin the details about them. Okay, so Moriones Festival is for Marinduque. Okay po, Marinduque province. Okay po, so every Holy Week. Okay, so malapit na, March to April yan. Ang Holy Week natin ngayon, I think end of March or start of April. Okay po, so okay, a colorful festival of masked and costume native townspeople who march around the streets in Marinduque. So, the festival is marked by grand and glorious Roman costumes, intricate helmets, brightly colored tunics or loose garments worn in ancient Rome. Okay? So, themes, this is a tribute to Saint Longinus, the commander of the centurions in the Roman army who was blind in one eye. So the Marinduqueños wear masks to look like that's Roman soldiers of the biblical time. So ganyan po yung kanilang theme. Okay po? So costumes and mask design, crisscrossing of linear lines and repeated curve and streamlines. So as indicated by the picture. Okay po? So next to Moriones Festival, so we have here Carabao Festival. Ang Carabao Festival naman siya, class, sa Bulacan naman to. So, yan. So, from Pulilan, Bulacan, every 14th to 15th day of May. Okay pa? So, this festival is marked with the hanging of various colorful fruits, mga prutas naman, vegetables, rice grains, and colored clippings from bamboo pole. So, ito, more on food. Okay, yung kanilang presentation. So, carabaos are decorated with colorful garlands. So, yan. So, as indicated by the picture here. Okay po? So, the culmination is the presentation of the talents of a carabao and the kneeling of the carabaos at the end of the show. Okay, so yan. So, ganyan yung kanilang, ganyan yung tradition. They present carabao kasi yung carabao, di ba? In a farm, so very important siya. Okay, so it represents productivity to a particular place. Okay ba? So paying respect to San Isidro Labrador, the patron saint of farmers, and the Filipino farmers were companions, the carabaos of water buffaloes. So in this festival, carabaos are paraded on the streets and made to kneel at the end of the parade. I don't know if it made to kneel because of fatigue or pinapaluhod talaga nila. Okay pa? So, kanilang costumes and mark design, crisscrossing of linear lines and repeated curve and streamlines. So, that is for Carabao Festival of Bulacan. Pulilan, Bulacan. Okay pa? So, next, we have the Pahiyas Festival. So, the Pahiyas Festival is from Quezon to class. Okay, so yan, so Lukban, Quezon specifically. So date every 15th day of May. Okay? 15th day of May, parang nag-overlap sila ng Carabao Festival. Okay pa? So this is a harvest festival in honor of San Isidro Labrador. Same thing with the Carabao. Saint of farmers here in the Philippines. Houses are decorated with colorful display of vegetables, fruits, rice, stalks, leaves, and rice wafers called keeping. Okay pa? So, we have annual competition of the most creatively decorated houses. Okay, so yan. So, pagandahan sila ng decoration sa mga small houses. Okay, so it culminates with a procession and sharing of food among people of Lukban. So, compassion and generosity yung kanilang purpose. So, okay? So, what are the themes? So, asking for the intercession when praying to Saint Isidore for a bountiful harvest. Okay? So, costumes and mask design, repeated loops and curves, also floral. Okay? To make it very beautiful for the audience. Okay? So, after pahiyas, so we have class Gigantes. Okay? From the word itself, it represents large people or mga higante. Okay po? So, giants. Okay? So, this is for Rizal. Okay? Angono, Rizal. Every 23rd day of November. So, in the past, a higante or giant was used to portray a mean or bad land owner. So, ganyan. It's a representation with a foul image and towering height of a paper mache. Okay po? So, made of paper. Okay? So, the natives of the place could easily be recognized as mean and unkind landowners or rich and powerful men. Okay? So, at present, higante is designed to show a person's character. Sometimes it's used to express a unique idea as well. Okay? So, pero in the past, it's a negative thing. Okay pa? So, the art of paper mache also conveys the importance of recycling materials like paper, newspaper, and thus promotes environment conservation. So, it's like hitting two birds in one with one stone. Okay? Kasi dalawa yung purpose. Okay? So, themes celebrating bountiful marine harvest by means of enlarging the image of the fisherman's patron saint. This saint is named Clement. Saint Clement. Okay? So, for fishing harvest. Okay pa? So, male devotees carry the image during the procession accompanied by pajadores or devotees dressed in colorful local costumes, wooden shoes, and carrying boat paddles. Okay, for fishing. Okay? Costume and mask design, crisscrossing of linear lines and repeated curve and streamlines. Okay pa? So, yan. So, next to that, so we have here class. Okay, so we have here Santa Cruzan. Okay? So, Santa Cruzan, very familiar naman siya sa inyo, di ba? Okay, kasi sa atin, meron din. Okay, yung presence of Reyna Elena. Okay, yung mga atin nyo, kung kasama dito sa Santa Cruzan na to. Ito yung procession. Okay? It's celebrated during the Flores de Mayo. Okay? Last day of Flores de Mayo. So the Santa Cruzan is a ritual pageant shown by means of a religious parade by the Catholic devotees of Saint Elena or Reina Elena, tinatawag yun. Okay? So, for Catholics to ha, nagpaparade sila every Flores de Mayo. It is held during the last day of the Flores de Mayo. Colorful pageant parade representing religious figures. So, yan. So, parang mini-make-upan yung mga magpaparade, especially yung mga babae ng pang reyna. Okay? So, lovely Philippine maidens and handsome escorts parade under the hand-carried and grand bamboo arcs. Ito yung mga mga arko, okay? Na may taga-bitbit. Something like this in that picture kasi modified lang siya. Hindi siya made up of bamboo, pero normally it's made from bamboo. Nagiging lang kasi, naiiba lang kasi. Okay pa? So, iniiba na lang nila, minomodify para to make it presentable, to make it beautiful, even in the modern times. Okay pa? So, these colorful arcs are decorated with lovely and fragrant flowers in the region. Okay, so something like this one. Decoration. So to make it presentable, to make it beautiful to the eyes of the audience. Okay, so kapag ganyan, so ngayon kasi I don't know King, I think it's not it's prohibited to showcase different festivals kasi because of pandemic. Okay pa? So themes of Santa Cruzan is a procession where the Reina Elena, escorted by the little boy representing Emperor Constantine and the Sagalas or the court of the queen, walk under arcs decorated with colorful flowers and decorations. Okay, so costumes nila and mass design, syempre floral, so the flowers and geometric designs din. Arcs. Okay? So, yan. So, those are the different festivals that I've presented. So, ang mga festival na yon, these are religious festivals. Okay? So, next topic, so I am expecting that we're going to talk about regional festival or non-religious festival. So, meron yan dito. Okay? So, pero next meeting na yon. Okay? So, I'm going to present you a video. Okay, so I'm going to present you a video of the different festival present. Okay? Okay, so this video may contain religious and non-religious festivals. Okay, so that's the Ati-Atihan Festival from Calibo. Feast to honor Santo Niño. Or infant Jesus. Held every third Sunday of January. Santo Niño. Also known as the mother of all Philippine festivals. Okay, so next, Sinulog Festival from Cebu. Also third Sunday of January. Okay, one of the most popular. Pinupuntahan ng mga artista. Madaming mga tourist. Okay, 1 to 2 million people every year. Before yan ang pandemic. Okay, so adverb sulog, which roughly means like water current movement. Sulog, sinulog. Okay, forward and backward guys. Very beautiful. Pageantry, street dancing, sports, and other acts. They always represent that. Okay, next, Dinagyang Festival of Iloilo, every 4th Sunday of January. right after yun ng
Sa
ano,
tuna ako na nga istorya ka panahon, nakilala ka sa ngalan
Parang magkakasunod lang sila.
puno sang manggad, kagsang katahom sa idalong ni Tago pa iburong. Ipabugal ko ang imong ngalan, ipabugal ko ang mga binuhatan sa imong ginikanan, kag imong kabataan, gabuli kay pagkato sa kauswagan. Hala bira Iloilo, sulong sa pagbago. Hala bira Iloilo, matahong na banwag ko. Hala bira Iloilo, ipabukal na ngalan mo sa tanan nga panahon, ikaw ang palanggaon. Sa paglakad sang malawig nga tiniol, nakilala ka sa madahong buluhaton, ang imo nga tinakyang kag imo kasadyahan, padayon nga ginapasidunggan.
Okay, most awarded Peace
Imo
Festival
ko
na
ang tanan nga masarap.
Royal View. So next we have the Pinagbenga Festival. Okay, from Baguio. So hindi na siya dun sa ano, kasama din sa religious. Ano na siya, non-religious or cultural na lang. Or regional. Okay, meaning season of the blooming, Pinagbenga. I-discuss na lang natin ito yung succeeding lesson. Okay, tribute to this flower as a way to rise up from the devastation 1990 Luzon earthquake. So bago yan ha, may floats covered with flowers. Kaya nang dito sa Irigan. Okay, street dancing, yan yung mga floats na yan oh. Okay. Flower-inspired costumes. Nice. Okay. Wow. Maganda yun sa personal. Okay. Yan, mga gandang floats. Next, we have Moriones. Okay? From Marinduque. So, ang Moriones Festival is a religious festival from Marinduque. Ito yung mga Roman soldiers. Ginagaya nila yung nasa ancient times. Biblical Roman soldiers. Yan, nakakatakot. Reenactment yan, oh. Jesus crucifixion. Yan. Easter Sunday yan. Next, we have Pahiyas. Pahiyas is a religious festival. Marinduque din. Mga may fruits, vegetables, and other agricultural products. Pintados. Okay? Tacloban naman siya. Tacloban. Both cultural and religious. Street dancing, body paints. Okay, Mascara Festival. So this one is a regional or cultural festival. Every fourth Sunday of October. Wow. Lahat happy yung maskara. Talagang nakasmile yung mga maskara. Sa City of